really weird title for where I'm at, but it might be just exactly what's needed to get me out of this little pickle that I'm in. Purpose of the live stream at the moment is just to be a bridge, so I can hopefully distract myself from what's going on at an opportune time and go back to the normal levels of insanity. It's been a real challenging few days, and really tested the other night, and I woke up and I decided no matter how hard things are in the present moment, the way forward is the best way forward. Is the route I've already decided upon, at least for now. And I got up, and despite everything, started making a live stream, and the battery cut out. But no, I was put my mind to being practical. Made a list of all the things that I needed to do, wanted to get achieved today. And I ate dinner early in the day, and I'd prepared my dinner. I was planning to eat it a bit later in the day, but I got a bit hungry and I thought, let's eat now, get it out of the way. And basically since then, so what we're talking about, midday, 1 o'clock latest, it feels like I've been fighting for my life, and day's plans have gone out the window, but I'm determined that the path, the route I've chosen is the way forward, and that deserves energy, it deserves time, it deserves checking my phone's on charge now, trying at least. The way forward deserves time, it deserves energy, it deserves a proper attempt. And given the place I find myself in the media, there's a lot of you'd say, pressure, justification to that decision making as a result of the difficultness in the present moment. And where a high level of thought and consideration has gone into my decision making, I hold it as a reference to the amount of energy that will be needed in achieving its goal. I know that might not make sense. In other words, imagine you've got a very pressured situation in your life, and imagine you've got a Saturday off, the kids are away, first time in ages, and you want to make the most of your day. The Saturday you have off you're a bit free. There's space in your life. All right, I appreciate there's pressure there too, but unless something really, really strange happens, there's nothing that's going to stop you enjoying that. Whereas if you've got a really pressured situation, imagine you're at work or something. Just putting the fire on. Better move the phone, otherwise it will overheat. Imagine you're at a pressured situation at work. And there's difficult decisions to make. And it's been a year in the making, this what's come to this point, this decision. The whole team, everybody's behind it. And in that moment, they ask you to change your Saturdays off. You make the decision because it's the best thing for your life and for everybody. And without hesitation, you can be calm about, all right, it's not nice to not have your Saturday off, but you can be calm about the decision you've made. You understand, because you're an adult, what's gone into that decision for you to have to let go of your Saturday off. And that's what I want to show you, this dependent upon the complexity of the decision making, the severity, everything that goes into that decision. You know to hold that decision with a certain amount of respect to life. And you're not going to let things change your mind. And it's a bit like that with me in the moment. Things can always change your mind. A loved one, a relative falling ill, and you have to be there for them. But if life is just life, there's no need to worry about that. You just make the decision, and you understand what's gone into the decision. And you live by the decision. And it's a bit like that with me at the moment. It's not a nice decision. I've just let go of my Saturday off in reflection to what I've tried to express as an analogy. But it's the best decision for life. And I just get on with it. And that's unlike me. I've not been in these pressured situations much in my youth prior to the past 10 years, past 3 years, depends how you want to look at it. As long as I can get myself away from the place that I was in all day, make myself a coffee as a result of this live stream, I'm going to continue. And that's why I put warrior in the title, because what's been happening is, as I've been experiencing really difficult times and situations on a physical level more than anything, it's almost like a dying process. And in that dying process, you get a flashback of your life. Well, I've been getting a flash forward of everything, flashback, flash everything. And I get downloads in those extreme times. And I was shown how I was a warrior at the end of time, the ultimate warrior. And it's not like what you think. It's not like any sense of pride. There's no ego. Because to be the ultimate warrior at the end of time, it means you're alone. It means you're the last man standing. And there's a humbleness to you. There's an untold emotional turmoil in your past that you're never going to deal with because you're the last one. If anybody wants to stand and fight you, you win. Who's ever going to challenge you? And you stand there knowing your past, you stand there knowing the present. And you don't look like a warrior. You look anything but a warrior. And only if somebody knows you do they see and feel the extent that you're prepared to die to live. And I've won, but I'm here in pain. I'm here in discomfort. I'm here not able to structure my day with a few easy tasks. But at the end of time, I'm the ultimate warrior. Not much good to me now, is it? To know that. But I want what I guess I wanted by making that title was to shift people's perceptions about being a warrior and what the ultimate warrior really looks like. Because that's what it is, isn't it? The ultimate warrior at the end of time, when we've conquered the universe and we ourselves sit at the top of the pyramid, all conquering human species race, and we go to war with ourselves because we're bored. We've lived every imaginable pleasure, joy, exploration of consciousness together at the top of the pyramid. And we turn on ourselves because we're bored. Because that's what life asks of us. And that's what we fought the whole of all of time to achieve. Dominance over everything. And there, in that place, we turn on ourselves. We find out just to know. No animosity towards each other. We're wise, we're conscious, but we realise the route that we've gone and what that ultimately means. And the winner, I wouldn't say takes it all. The winner kind of loses. Because what are you fighting for? To be a warrior? To be a lone warrior? Your warriorship that you know that you'll win against any soul that ever stands against you ultimately makes you alone and causes you more pain. The ultimate warrior is seriously fucked up. The path of the warrior is a road to death. At least the samurai had it in check, you know. We're not fighting insanity because that's the route we've gone. We're fighting for a cause within ourselves, and if we need to, we'll take our lives because we can see a bit forward, a bit more further down the road. And well, that's the ultimate thing. That's what happens on a mental level. We take our lives in the pursuit for life. Do you want to win? I kind of want to win, but not in any way in terms of warriorship. Not the way it's perceived at the moment. A collective warriorship, possibly, but we're really talking about the same thing on a greater extent, coming back to the same place. All I know is that we've got a beautiful world that we're gifted with, and we don't appreciate it. Abundance, if we live simply and by nature and let nature guide us, and we just fight for life, and we just stop ourselves at overcoming nature, and we let nature be the all-governing warrior. It doesn't mind, it's eternal nature. It can die, it can come back. We need it to be there all the time. And we just fight for life. In big or small communities, nature. Not to this extent that we're living in modern times, the West, the modern world. We'd have to limit it to 100,000 people. If we're really wise, we could go Mayan style and get tens of millions living by nature, but we'd have to really be in the right place. We're still playing the wrong game. I'm sorry for winning at the end of time. I'm sorry for all the sins I have been willing to take upon myself at the end of time in the pursuit for life. I'm sorry for myself. I'm sorry for life. I'm sorry for Earth. I'm sorry for us. Here, the ultimate warrior. The pursuit of the warrior is to kill itself one way or another. The warrior doesn't win. So keep on fighting. Keep on doing what you know to be true. And I'll see you at the end of time, and we'll have this discussion again. Do you pick up your sword? Or do you listen to experience and life that's come before? And realize that to pick up your sword is to die. We can melt that sword down and make beautiful jewellery. Why don't we do that? A nice pendant, brooch, earrings. We can even make a nipple ring. And we can stop this insanity in our wisdom and just live. Do you want to win, or do you want to die? Live a good life, warrior. Find peace in what you're doing. For your fate is already sealed. I honor you, I honor your soul, I honor your life. We, the human race, can win. I like the role of the chef. We can create a new future. Put down your swords, put down your guns, put down your bombs, pick up your spices, pick up your herbs, and pick up your saucepans. What meal do you want to create? There's a lot of hungry people in this world.